Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Rooster Stone Show.
Stone Show.
Dude, you're getting better at that.
Thank you. I've been saving it up.
Yeah, I feel like the quality has just improved so much. It's great. Hey, it's great to have you back on the show, Rob.
It's great to be here. It's been too long.
It has. It really has. So we're doing another What Are You Listening To today? It's our favorite show. And so let's just kick it off. I mean, everybody knows what it is, so let's just do it.
Okay.
What do you got first?
So mine actually started, since it's Women's History Month, it's March. I went with one of my favorite female artists, Suzi Quatro. Song is called Tear Me Apart, from her Agrophobia album, 1977. Suzi Quatro was my first crush. I just liked her. I think I liked the tomboy aspect from her character on Happy Days, Leather Tuscadero. But I got to meet her at a Crazy Eddie in New York City in 1979. So I was 6 years old.
Oh, dude.
Yes. Her album, If You Knew Susie, had just come out, and there's pictures to prove it. And I did get a little kiss on the cheek from her. I remember that.
So jealous.
Yes. And I also remember my dad gave me his camera to take a picture, and I was 6 years old, and it was a standard camera, so I think it's like the corner of his eye out of focus. That's the picture he got with Suzi Quatro. So I'm sorry, Dad. I was 6.
That's okay. Yeah, he was there for you anyway.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
But enough of that. This song jams. I love her vocals, the rasp, and her southern twang paired. She's got a great vocal range.
She does.
And the other thing about her, too, is she plays a huge Fender bass. She's small. Yeah. The thing's almost as big as she is, and she just kicks butt.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Dude, Suzi Quatro was such a force. Dude, when we were kids, I mean, she was like, she's every kid's crush,
yep.
Right? She has that growl to her voice that almost reminds me a little bit of Janice.
Mm-hmm.
But, what a cool tune. I'm sorry, what kid our age did not drool over Leather Tuscadero?
Yes.
Although I will say my first official crush was Wilma Deering, Aaron Gray from Buck Rogers.
Oh.
Dude, Wilma Deering. Anyway, there it is. Okay. We can compare notes later.
Yes.
Right? So, great song choice.
Thank you.
Love it. Love the picture, too.
Thanks.
So, my first song today is called Bend and Break by the band Keane from their Hopes and Fears album, 2004. All the songs that I chose for today's show have me in my feels a little bit. These are all songs that remind me of the garage at Bag End, which was my house in Strasbourg from 2001 to 2008. The memories of that place and all the people that came through there and hung out, even for just one night, are tremendous. There were some of the best times of my life in that garage. This song from Keane is just killer. Nobody does a great anthemic song like the Brits do, right? This guy's voice is unlike anything I've ever heard. The only one I can think of is like Freddie Mercury. And I know it's like cliche to say that, but dude, listen to his voice. They have a similar quality, right? That is high praise. I wish I had seen these guys in concert when they were around. I'm sure they're still playing, but I doubt they're still playing in America. Thanks for the memories, though. Every song in this album is really good, by the way. So,
I mean, to me, this song is what this show is about. It's a song I've never heard before, and I loved it. Beautiful melody, great chord changes. Keane is a band not on my radar. I know they had one song that was kind of popular, I think, but I didn't even know that song very well. So This is just a great discovery for me. So thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
Absolutely.
All right. So what do you got for number 2?
So next is Elevate by the Winery Dogs from their self-titled debut album in 2013. And this is, to me, the musicians' supergroup. Richie Kotzen on guitar and vocals, Billy Sheehan on bass, and Mike Portnoy on drums. Richie and Mike are both from PA. But Rick Beato just did an interview with Richie, and he seems like a great guy. He's undeniably a great guitar player and vocalist, but he just seems so nice and humble. In the interview with Rick, he demonstrates the way he sings. And it sounds so loud and so aggressive on the recording, but he sings very quietly, and he's learned to kind of place his voice in the back of his throat. It's really cool to watch him demonstrate it, and I've also convinced myself I might be able to do this, but
right, yeah.
I'm going to try it in the privacy of my own home.
Dude, you got to work on it,
yes,
right?
But I think it's rare to find a song that's so technically challenging and still has a great melodic chorus. And I think that's what they did with this tune, and that's why I love listening to it.
Yeah, dude, this is cock rock, buddy. I mean, dude, Richie is in his David Coverdale skin on this song. I don't know if you heard that in it, but it was just like, wow, I can't believe this song is from 2013. I'm sitting there listening to it, and I'm feeling like it's 1988, right? And I like it. All right, so that bass guitar on this track, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Billy's a monster.
Wow, just like I couldn't stop listening to it.
Yeah. But the thing about Richie, too, is for people that don't know what he sounds like, there are videos of him singing Cochise by Audio Slave. So he has a Chris Cornell sounding voice, where Chris Cornell was famous for how powerfully he sang that he would rip through diaphragms and microphones. And here's this guy just sitting there quietly singing.
He figured out how to do it without hurting himself.
Yeah, and it's really cool. Yeah,
that's impressive.
It can be done.
That's impressive, yeah. Dude, awesome choice. Great song.
Thank you.
So my next song, if you see Rob out and about, you can ask him the funny story about this tune. But the next song that I chose is a song called Some of Us from a band called Star Sailor. A band called Star Sailor from their Silence is Easy album, 2003. There's a theme going on here I'm sure you can sense. I first saw these guys like 2 weeks after 9/11. At the Theater of the Living Arts in Philly. Some of the best bands I ever saw in my life, I saw at the TLA. I love that venue. I love the bands that they have come through there. And this band was no exception. They blew me away that night. James Walsh has one of the most unique and expressive voices that I can think of. And it's even more powerful live. They broke out Let It Be that night, and the whole place just came down. I mean, it's 2 weeks after 9/11. It felt like the whole world was in solidarity with America at that point. What a wonderful time to feel that energy at a concert, right? And dude, they just made a lifelong fan of me that night at that show. If you've never heard these guys or you've only heard a song or two, give them a listen. I could have chosen a whole bunch of tunes from this band. That's how much I like them. But this is the one I was digging on this week. So incidentally, Phil Spector produced a couple of tracks on this album. That's how good Star Sailor is.
Wow.
Right? It's Phil Spector.
Wow.
So,
well, I mean, this is a song and a band I've never heard of. And I really liked it. And I was skipping around the CD, and there is some great stuff on there as well. But I really do like them. So I thank you again for introducing me to them. And funny story, I just was at the TLA for the first time about 2 weeks ago.
Wow, really?
I'd never been there before.
Yeah.
It was great venue.
That's crazy. It's literally like a theater. They just ripped out all the seats.
Yep. It's awesome.
It's amazing because it's just like on this
and
sort
some of the
incline,
bands that have played there, it would have been great to see them there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I saw so many great bands there, dude. Oh man, I saw Supergrass, one of my all-time favorite bands. I saw them like 3 times there. I love the TLA. So anyway, there it is. There's my
it is.
second one, and we're already at the end, right? This is your last song already.
This is a familiar one.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah. It's "You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet" by Bachman Turner Overdrive from their Not Fragile album, 1974. I haven't heard this song in ages, but I know it well. Kyle Gass from Tenacious D just posted a video on the internet. He has a band and they're covering it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And the band's really good. He sounds great and he's having such joy singing this song. But it was really the first time I paid attention to the chord changes and the guitar stuff beyond the chorus that everyone knows that. Mm-hmm. There's some really great stuff going on in the song, especially in the pre-chorus, but it's a perfect song.
Yeah.
It's great.
Dude, that chord change is really neat. That verse and sort of pre-chorus.
Yeah.
You know, because it does. It gets lost in the baby.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know.
Everyone thinks about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Including me.
There's some neat parts in there and like just neat little texture things that are happening on the guitar too. This is a great song, dude. Look, this song came out the year I was born, right? I've heard it a million times, and I could hear it a million more and never get tired of it. They just don't make music like this anymore, man.
No.
Baby. Yeah, dude. I'll be singing that the rest of the day. I love this song. That's such a great choice, dude.
Thank you.
That's a good one. So for my last song, I chose the live version of the song Big Love, Fleetwood Mac from The Dance album, which was live on May 23rd, 1997. I've always maintained that if I ever perform a song with the power and precision that he does on this before I die, I can call myself a musician. Wow. Dude, it's just Lindsey Buckingham and his guitar. A cool guitar, by the way, too, if you watch it. That's it, dude. It's just him. I mean, the back picking and the guitar playing alone is sick, off the charts, right? It's enough. This is live. But then his voice, he is absolutely howling on this song. He is one of the most underrated talents in the history of rock and roll music. And in my opinion, the real talent of that band. Come at me, bro. I don't care. I don't care.
And come at you, they might, Mo.
They will.
But they shouldn't.
I'm sure they would do. They'll come at me with all their little, like, silk scarves, and I'll be being attacked by, like, the
gypsies.
The gypsies. That's right. They're going to come get me. They're at the door now.
Oh, God. Well, I do know this one. I was very happy to say that.
You're like, hey, I know a song.
Hey, I got this one. But I didn't know it until this performance that you're talking about. It wasn't one of the Fleetwood Mac songs I knew.
It came out, like, it was released in like 86.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was released. It's so different. The recorded version, you would almost, you wouldn't recognize it. It's not the same song.
Yeah.
Right.
But, I always knew, I'm a guitar player. I always knew Lindsey Buckingham was a great player, but I think it was seeing that performance because it was on VH1.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of my guitar player friends, that was the moment we realized how good Lindsey Buckingham is.
Yeah.
To play it, to sing it, it's not looped. There is a delay that he's playing to, which takes a whole another amount of talent.
Yeah.
And to sing and keep that precision, and
they didn't try to fix it either, because there are times in it you can feel it kind of going off the rails a little bit, but then he pulls it right back. I mean, dude, it
wouldn't be the same if
No, it's live, man. I mean, and this is a dude performing. I mean, I have rarely in my life, and I've been to a lot of concerts, I have rarely in my life seen a human being give so much in a song. I mean, he threw the whole thing out there.
Yeah.
And then he turns around 10 seconds later and, is playing, something else. And it's just like, dude, give that man like a nap. I'm tired just watching him, right?
A well-deserved nap.
Oh, my
yes.
goodness. So, yeah, there it is. That's our list. Dude, 6 songs for you to like sink your teeth into and enjoy for the week, right? We're happy to do it. Why don't you log on to one of the social media things that we're on and let us know something you're listening to, right? That helps us so we don't run out of things to say. You know, I keep waiting to do like a repeat and have you say, Mo, you did that one in episode 10. Right? And I'll be like, right? So you guys got to help us. So get on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever. I think you can comment on Spotify, right? Comment, let us know some of the stuff that you're listening to, and then we'll kind of use it for ours, all right? So that'd be great. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe us as well. Don't forget to check out www.roosterstone.com. And don't forget about peace and one love. Come on over to roosterstone.com, where you can book the band for any event you can imagine. Acoustic, full band, whatever your event may require. You can also email us to take online music lessons at an affordable monthly price. Don't forget to download our original music and like, follow, and subscribe to Rooster Stone across all social media platforms. Keep rocking out at roosterstone.com.